pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. A quick out number one. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Corey Seager batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Story picks it up on to first, and there are two down. Settling in now, Justin Turner. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
3-0 now. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Here it comes. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball four. Here's Adrian now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming on is Fowler. And the inning is over. Well, there you see Dexter Fowler, as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Dexter.
They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 1-1. Here it comes. Favorable call in there for a strike. Ready on 1-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And another foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And the slider is low and inside, as he just about got him there. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And there to take it is Utley for route number one. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Bases are empty, one man out. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Seager ranges back, and he has it for route number two. Stepping up now, Tommy Pham. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
A ball and two strikes, the count now with the bases empty and two away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Stepping in, Andre Ethier. He'll begin things here against Matt Harvey.
Hitter, Andre
and the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting sixth, center fielder
Jock Peterson is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Dahl moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
right fielder Andrew Cole.
Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Snap throw to first. Not in time. No score here as we play inning number 2. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
That's the international language of fighting words right there. When you throw that fastball up and in, man, that upsets a hitter. That could end my career right there.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Andrew Toles goes down for out number 2 in the top half. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming on is Fowler. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
First baseman Mark.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Tough slider down low for a strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Fouled straight back. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Giving chase is Toles. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Grandal has a play. 2 gone. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch. Don't worry about that one.
Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. He threw first and hustling for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Valentian is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 1-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Toles in pursuit. He makes the play. A great catch. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1-1. Here it comes. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Ripped down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's Michael Brantley. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. This is line to left. Dahl is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The batter, number 5.
Here's Corey Seager, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Seager.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Just missing here, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
Line drive to center field. It's down for extra bases, and the Dodgers have their first hit of the game. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Trumbo is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. Striding into the box, Robinson Chirinos. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Robinson.
And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in 1. Now here it comes. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
The 1-2 pitch. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Here's Matt Carpenter. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
1-2. Here it comes. Got him. Here's Dexter Fowler now. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Dexter Fowler
takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Digging in for his second at-bat, David Dahl. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And there's a pitch down in the dirt for ball number 2.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Pham. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding in once again, Adrian Gonzalez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Adrian Gonzalez
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Now batting.
First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
center
So
fielder.
stepping in, Jock Peterson
Peterson
comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter, Andrew Toles. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Here it comes, 2-0. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Swinging a soft liner. And a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and it's now a 1-0 lead for the Dodgers. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Chase Utley.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Utley awaits the 1-0. Hit out towards second. Carpenter is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
First baseman, Mark Trumbo.
They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0 to Trumbo. Fly ball out toward left center field. Brantley's after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Trevor Story. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Skied into very shallow right, waiting on it as Toles. 2 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Aledmus Diaz. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Hit on the ground out to short. Seager takes it in. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it the side. Ready for another chance? Yasmani Grandal. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. Here it comes. Grounded softly to the right. Trumbo charging in on it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Michael Brantley. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a swing, and here's another ground ball. This one over to second base. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's Corey Seager. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Grounded to the right. Taken in by Carpenter. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Into the box now. Valentian comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Designated hitter, number 7.
To short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Into the box now. Robinson Chirinos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High in the air out to center field. Peterson has a read on it. 2 gone. Here's Matt Carpenter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Matt Carpenter.
This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Here's Dexter Fowler now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Sent out to straightaway center field. Peterson has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in once again, Justin Turner. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy. And obviously, it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Now batting number 20.
Digging in and looking for more, Adrian Gonzalez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Back to first, and Adrian is hit into a double play. At the plate is Andre Ethier. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Dahl is there, and it's a very quick inning. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
David Dahl.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Way out in front.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Toles has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Up next,
striding in once again, Tommy Pham. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And here's another fly ball. This one's heading out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Mark Trumbo. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. In the air out to left. Brantley is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Jock Peterson, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Center fielder, Jock Peterson.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Ready once again, Andrew Toles. A hit in 2 tries so far. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Peterson rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Chase Utley. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. On to first, and they get the double play. There's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Brantley. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hard liner to center field. Fowler is going to have room out there as he puts this away to So coming to the plate, Aledmus Diaz. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Aledmus Diaz.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Hard hit ball to short. And he's retired 1 away. So striding in, Valentian. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
But right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Robinson Chirinos. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Peterson going back. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll... Here's Corey Seager. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Zach Duke has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching for the Cardinals.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dahl racing back. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Runner at second, 1 away. And now the left-handed hitting Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot. Now a swing and a fly ball. Pham on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. The relay, and the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double. Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
For St. Louis, second baseman, Matt.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
And he's set down 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter. Dexter Fowler. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Settling in now, David Dahl. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
In there, a base hit. Into the box. Tommy Pham. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Pedro Baez. And now some action. That Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Kyle Schwarber. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
First baseman.
Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. Kenley Jansen enters a little early.
For Los Angeles, number 74.
Here it comes, 1-0 to Trumbo. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. Now a flare out toward right center. Coming in is Tolles, and the runner from third crosses the plate. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-2 ball game. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Throw won't get him. Stepping into the box, Aledmus Diaz. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Peterson has a read on it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And a relay home, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
The batter.
So stepping in, Valentian. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Michael Conforto will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. In the air to straightaway right. Tolles has a read on it. And the inning is over. At the plate is Andre Ethier. He'll try and lead things off here. In inning number 9, Howie Kendrick.
And hitting for the Dodgers, number 47, Howie Kendrick. Your attention, please. Now
There's a
pitching for the Cardinals, number 30. Jonathan.
now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Jock Peterson now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there.
Meanwhile now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Tolles. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Brett Cecil answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Logan Forsythe will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. From the stretch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead is trimmed to 4-3 now. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. Kike Hernandez.
For Los Angeles, number 14, Kike Hernandez.
Sunhwan takes the ball now in inning.
Number 26.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Sent on the ground out to second. Carpenter has it. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a liner. Foul. 43,975 fans on their feet now here in St. Louis. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across. And, guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
You know, being a closer is a pressure-packed, tough job to have. So when you go out there and dominate like he just did, it's definitely worth celebrating.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Dodgers, 3 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium. A sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.